Are you guys interested in seeing a lifetime, I mean seriously, lifetime of issues get better in 1 week? Well, check out this story. Hi, this is Dr. Ace Thayer, your YouTube chiropractor, presenting the best results on YouTube. In this video, we're going to see him have a full x-ray report. We're going to see what a lifetime of bad posture does to a spine. You'll see it's really messed up. Now, my question to you guys is, do you still think it's important to take x-rays of your spine? Do chiropractors do it enough? Do they not? I'd love to hear those comments and ideas in the comment section. Love you guys. Just tell us what you learned between this morning and right now. We just went over a bunch of it, but what is the big picture you just learned? I'm kind of curious. How you took it.
Well, you taught us how to walk.
Good.
And relax when we're walking.
Good, yeah.
And
what did you learn from that though? What did you glean from all this me harping on how to stand, how to have good posture? What's the aha moments come to you?
Pay attention to how your body feels, you know, and take the pressure off your spine, you know.
Yeah, and when you do that, what happens? What's the results?
Well, today, this is something that hasn't happened in a long time. When I walked around the building and up to the store and back, doing that, just relaxing and walking like that.
We call it chillaxing, by the way.
Yeah,
chillaxing,
chilling and relaxing. And I'm driving and I'm feeling really relaxed, noticing there's no tension.
Were you smoking pot at the same time too?
No,
okay.
Better than that.
Because he's like this,
This is natural.
You can just see him like this. He was relaxed because he's been in pain every day in his car.
Right.
And he's in a little tiny little Nissan Versa. And so he's like cramped his big ass body in this small little car, and it was hurting yesterday.
Yeah, but it's just total relaxation. And I'm actually enjoying my drive, paying attention to what I'm, you know.
What about these stupid California drivers? Are they pissing you off?
Not there. They were before. I wasn't liking it, man. But now, like if I was high, it's like whatever.
Exactly. Right.
But I felt that good. I didn't care about other stuff.
Okay, this pink line right here is the center of mass of your body. Right. Okay, that's where we're going to measure everything off of, okay? So you can see how your head is right of center. Here's your head. It's right of center, 6.02 millimeters. So that creates your first leverage point, putting pressure on your back. It's exacerbated by, again, your right shoulder being lower. So your head's tilted to the right and your shoulder's low on the right. Exacerbated meaning making it worse, okay? So your whole body's like that, okay? So this arrow points to which way your body's leaning. This arrow points to your jaw. See this space right here? You have less space here. You have more space over here. See that? So this means that there's more TMJ issues, more jaw issues on your left side of your jaw than your right. Why is that important? Well, the jaw pressure that you exert there will cause your neck to go out. So clenching or grinding your teeth at night will throw your neck out. Yeah. So that is a function of this being out, okay? Now you have a couple other things. You have this scoliosis right here, 8 degree, 7 degree, not terrible. But you got a compression fracture here, guys. And so you got something, if you can see this, guys, really hard to see. It's hard for me to see, but T6, see I wrote T6 right here? See how this thing is, see how small that is? This is bigger, this is square, that's square, that's square. This one's a little tiny little nub here. And you crushed that somewhere. Crushed it good. And so that's what these two arrows are. Compression fracture, and that just tells me how much you've hurt your back. And he was telling me, I don't know if we got this on camera, he's telling me when he was a kid he thought he was Superman and he had these like big old jumps off buildings and stuff and landed on his feet. Yeah, well, I'm trying to make you sound good, dude. When the chicks watch this, they'll be like, oh, he did that? How cool. He's such a cool dude. Man, I want to meet him. Anyways, here's your low back, sir. 10-degree curve in the low back, you can see right here. This is all full of shit right here. Your poop, poopity poop right here. A little bit of calcification of your rib heads, but really the right short legs. Your whole body's falling to the right. This curve is probably the worst thing in here. Lower back, yeah. So the side view shows tons of arthritis. Tons of arthritis is upper back. Arthritis, this is big.
That's the wider, like the lines.
These are not broken. This is just this right here. That point right there is arthritis. That point right there is arthritis. But you see how much bigger? That's normal. That's arthritis. That's way worse arthritis. Again, arthritis right here too. And a ton of arthritis in his low back too. It's really ground away down here.
And arthritis just means ground.
Yes, it's abnormal wearing of the joint. So you put abnormal pressure on it for an extended period of time, which has caused arthritis. All jacked up and nowhere to go. Here's the compression fracture, by the way. It's hard to see. I would love taking the X-ray of this sometime, but it's
where you say my back looks
right
like
here.
it was broke.
Yeah, it broke right here. T6.
Wow.
Big hook on the back of his head right here, guys. And that's long-standing issues with balance. So this grows because bone grows into his muscle, and that muscle is becoming adaptive to the poor posture, which is terrible. This is pointing to his atlas, which is ground away. This whole bottom section is ground away. He's lost 1/3 of his atlas. This arrow points to where the focus of the adjustment should be, right here. This is his nexus of where the neck goes the wrong way. The neck should be shaped like this yellow line. Because it's been bad for so long, you can also see this blow-up version, arthritis all through the center section right here. And that's because, again, the bones are wearing out abnormally fast. Here's his Kentucky teeth right here, and there's nothing missing. Okay. We call this Kentucky, and here's Tennessee.
Kentucky teeth.
Much better. Again, the arthritis stops you from complete healing because the arthritis is now, I call it the Lego effect. These bones snap together like bones, like Legos, and so the more they snap together, the harder it is for me to fix. But you feel the repercussions. When I adjust you, I adjust this area, I break up this scar tissue involved with that, I push it back in the right direction, but again, the Legos and gravity want to pull it back out. So it can be better, but it can never be perfect because the arthritis is pretty significant. How much better do you think you are in the last 3 days? Percentage-wise?
More relaxed today.
What percentage improvement since Monday, which is only 3 days ago? People would like to know. I'd like to know. I have no idea.
Okay.
I have a guess. I could guess.
20%.
Gotcha. Cool. And so you guys know I'm going right at C3, right where that reverse was. Actually, a tiny bit above the reverse. And the reason a tiny bit above because it's going to be more impactful on pulling that atlas down into the slot. Because the atlas is pushed superiorly, we're going to bring it back inferiorly. And put that pressure off the brainstem. Oh, Jesus. You can call me Dr. Thayer.
God damn. Now hang on for a second before you do the other one. God damn. Man. Alright, Jesus.
Ready for one more, dude?
Now, have we done that vertebrae before?
We've been doing the same one the whole time.
Okay. Okay. Shit, I'm thinking, well, that one hurt because that's a new one.
Yeah, a little bit because I showed you the new posture, so your body's still, it's adjusting. So everything adjusts. Like you said, you laid on the ground, you had a little tension in your back from laying on the ground. So that all caused a little muscle spasm. So again, as you accept the posture that I'm teaching you better, the muscles will accommodate. Right now, everything's just being thrown into the blender and just, yeah, trying to settle down. So remember, icing will help that a lot, right?
Yeah.
Good. It's interesting because he adjusts huge in the morning and less in the afternoon. So that tells me again that he's going around with, even though he's learning the techniques, he's still going out with more tension. So we've got to really work on his posture still, and you can feel it when I adjust it because when he sleeps, I think he does better. His body's more relaxed when I adjust it. Because
slept better the other night.
This morning's adjustment was like rock solid. It was a rock star this morning. So Brian, tell us what this week's meant to you. Where are you at with us this week?
Well, when I came in, I was totally not sleeping and really tense. And I didn't know I was tense. And after a few days, you know, I got loosened up. But after the third day, driving, I noticed I just felt so light. You know, there was no tension anywhere. My whole body, head to toe. And
I can't believe Brian. That's a good.
well, you know, you just feel these things get better and better.
I know.
But the day after that, I had that same experience. And for me, when I'm driving, it's like, I don't have road rage, but it's like, I'm pissed at this and this and this.
We call that road rage in California.
Right.
Let's just call it driving in Kentucky.
But, right. But I'm feeling just a sense of well-being.
That's cool.
There's just a real relax. It's like anything outside of me is like, whatever, you know. It's almost
great.
like being high, but I wasn't high.
I don't know what that means.
I don't either. It's been 30 years since I was in junior high school, so I don't recall what that's like.
Yeah.
But it was just
But it feels
there's
a sense
more
of peace.
Yeah, I like people more. It's more of a love.
Yeah. This guy's really kind of existential when he starts talking outside the box here, and so at the beginning I had to stop him from going off too big a tangent. But tell us, I'm kind of curious how you're going to put this week into perspective with the energy flow you talk about, with the feeling of you know, your body. I don't know how you say it. You just tell us how does this feel with the ideas that you told me on Monday, you know, the flow. Maybe interesting.
Well, my condition is just blocked energy flow.
Yeah.
Like before I came in here, I felt like I was disconnected somewhere to where the nerves weren't communicating with my legs, and I was never feeling tired. I worked 70 hours a week and I never feel tired. After the third day, you know, my body was, at the end of the day, was saying, Brian, you're tired. You need to relax. And that's just a normal thing. When you're a kid, you feel it every day.
Yeah.
And as an adult, after, you know, working in stress and whatever, I lost that ability. So I got that back. And
you feel like your body's more connected now too?
Yeah, the mind-body connection is...
I like the way you put it. I didn't want to go too deep into that because it gets a little existential, it gets a little out there, but again, the adjustments I gave, I'm very analytical, guys. I'm a math guy. You know, A equals B in my book, but again, we can institute doing what I do and giving him his feeling of wholeness back too.
Yeah.
It all, you know, I'm working in the same area. I'm a mechanical, I'm a nuts and bolts kind of guy. So I like the way he put that. So let's go over some of your symptoms here, sir. So he came in here with the eyes, the facial numbness, and the eye spasm. So tell us about the facial numbness. How much better is that, or where are we at with that, sir?
Still there. Say it was at a 7 when I came in. It's probably at a 3 to a 3.5.
Gotcha. And so that's 50% improvement, guys, over 5 days. And he's had that for years.
Yeah.
Years, right? And then tell us about the muscle spasm in the eyes. That same kind of thing? Is that the same word?
Tension in the eyes. That's one of my favorite senses. Just to be able to experience it. I was just like, I was so tense, it was numb.
Yeah.
And you would say I'm in denial. I mean,
Before.
when I said I don't feel like I have any problem, but I do.
Yeah, but now
it's
you
just
know.
so numb, I didn't. But when you cracked me, I think the 3rd or 4th day, it started getting better to where I could relax and I can, see colors.
So how much better is your vision?
3D.
How much better is your vision, sir? 50%, 60%,
I would
5%.
say,
What are you at?
30%.
Gotcha. But he says it's in HD.
Just to relax the eyes, just relaxes me mentally.
Yeah,
So
absolutely.
I got to turn off and relax.
That's nice, right?
Yeah.
So last thing, again, how much better is your sleep? We said your sleep's much better, but just give us a percentage where you're at with that, sir.
It's not deeply rested, but it's more rested, and it's it was like come 11 o'clock and my body's saying, Brian, you're super tired, crash.
How does that feel for you personally when you feel tired?
A relief, because it's like my computer's connected and it's saying rest. Before I didn't have that, and that's scary. It's I was kind of putting myself at risk.
What does this feel like, sir?
Painful.
Painful?
Yeah.
And just where I'm pushing it up in the head, the back of the head still.
No. It's
This morning he had some pain in the back of the head when he did this. That's why I was asking.
Yeah.
Those are called referral points. They occur when you've had long-standing imbalance in the shoulders. It causes the...
Wow.
Okay?
Yeah, it's really relaxing.
It's really relaxing, right? He creates so much tension in the shoulders, it all affects him. So when I do that, it completely relaxes his whole head, right?
Yeah, big time.
Yeah. So I'm going to adjust him here again. He was really nervous this morning on this one. Okay, tilt more. Good boy, there we go. That was better than this morning. He was more relaxed in that one. And I'm getting here on C1 or C7, T1 area. Good. Good, right there. Okay, we're gonna have him walk, and then we'll go see how he's doing. Okay, guys? Okay, we're gonna go through some of the range of motions we did at the very beginning, first of the week. So go ahead and bend over, touch your toes best you can. That's what you feel. Okay, any pain in the back there, sir?
No pain in the back.
Gotcha, stand up. How about the legs?
Real tense.
A little bit?
Yeah, just the muscles are real tense.
Gotcha, go this way.
All this is more relaxed.
Gotcha, how about the back? Anything in the back?
Nothing. It's really beyond relaxed.
Gotcha, stand up.
Up, just pain in.
Stand up. Go to the floor, please. How about that?
It's got a. It was a 2, and then I went further, and so it's about a 1.5 or 2.
Look at this guy. How about that?
About a 2.
And you can see it goes way up more than it did before.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, so squat to the ground like we did a minute ago,
Squat,
sir. And you said wet in your knees. What does it feel like? You said it's like a weakness
pain,
or something.
just strain.
I can
Stand up,
relaxation.
strain, but how much? What is on a scale of 1 to 10?
I'm
is
gonna
that?
say
So all
about
these muscles are 7.
Gotcha. And have I touched anything but your neck, right? Just your neck.
Correct.
We haven't stretched you. We haven't adjusted anything else but your neck, right?
Correct.
So again, closed kinematic chain, guys. This affects the whole body. You guys don't believe it,
Oh, it's
but
big
he's
time.
here. Yeah,
Yeah.
he's here to tell you it connects the whole body. Anything else you want to say, Brian?
No, it's just I just feel so much better and at peace. I got some rest.
Okay. That's Brian's story.
Yeah.
We're gonna get him back again. Let you guys watch more video on him. But so far, so good. Say goodbye, Brian.
Goodbye.
See you guys.